Let me introduce you to extraordinary. Hello. I know. Not what you were expecting. A disabled introvert who identifies as an INFJ, the rarest of the Myers-Briggs personalities, a one percenter of a different kind. Most people consider introverts odd, and that can make growing up difficult. As a teen, I longed for ordinary. I had an insatiable curiosity and interest in almost everything, and that made me incredibly relatable to a diverse number of people. But my introvert nature may also made it challenging for me to actually fit in. No matter what group I was with, there were always one or two aspects of my identity that labeled me as different. And so I tried to hide certain things about myself, like how I was a former square dancing champion, or the nature of my mixtapes. I had one that was all Bob Marley and Billy Idol. On the flip side, I also tried to artificially inflate certain characteristics that weren't at all natural to me, but were normative for other people, like talking even when you had nothing to say. Because I wasn't being authentic, I kept encountering the same recycled situations of being misunderstood and judged. I just couldn't stay within the confines of normalcy and kept extending out into extraordinary. Like the year I wrote 3 perfect final exams. What a blunder. I can still hear the whispers in the hallway. Obviously, I wasn't going to parties or chit-chatting on the phone. And when the odd occasion came up for me to actually hang out with people, most of the time I chose not to. I didn't want to choose how to be because that left me incomplete. I've accepted that I'm not going to be understood by most people, and that's okay. And that other people will find me weird or boring, and that's okay too. But truth be told, I defy ordinary even as I project it. My Trojan nature advertises banality while hoarding layers of wonder. If you could only run your fingers through my soul, you'd see that there's so much more to me than meets the eye. Like the way that I can go all the way with the red herring and never lose sight of what's relevant. The way I oscillate between deep sensitivity and unaffected determination. You'd find a tenacious spirit that's powered by purpose, that's extorted only to social justice, and that's strangely empowered by adversity. Am I not magnificent? Why should I change? In opposition to the social messaging that we are always in need of fixing, that we have to be more of one thing and less of another, embrace the concept of contrast. Do you even remember who you were before the world taught you to hate the person that you were born? Those of us who are considered oddities are actually rarities and of unknown value to the world. So don't change who you are. Explore the wonders of who you are and change the world instead.